Hey everybody, it's me. How's everybody doing? It's been about a week since I posted a video, but I'm coming to today. I'm posting a video on something that I have experienced in the past few months, few weeks, few days, and I think something that is near and dear to my heart. I actually recorded a video a couple weeks ago, but I ended up having to delete it because of I didn't like the way that it came out after I recorded it. So I am re-recording it tonight because I feel like I really need to put this video up. I know I've been saying, oh, I'm going to put up one inspirational video a week and have not done it yet. And I do apologize for that. I just been, and I have like a whole bunch of topics that I want to put up. But I've been having a hard time dealing with a lot of things here lately. Nothing bad per se, but it's a lot. I do have a lot going on in my life. But the one thing that I want to talk about is trusting in God and trusting in God for the things that you want to do with your life and in your life. And I recently was going through a wanting to go back to school phase, not really sure what I wanted to do with my life phase, but I knew what I wanted. I knew, but I didn't want to accept it. I put it that way. I've said in my previous videos I am a CNA, and I've been a CNA for 10 years now, and I love what I do. I'm good at what I do. By the grace of God, He has helped me be there for a lot of people, and a lot of people be there for me. And it's so funny because I have learned a lot from the people that I have encountered with me being a CNA. But with the recent job that I have got and I've been working, I realized that I wanted to do more with my life, but I just didn't want to take the step to become a nurse. And I think it's because of fear. Fear stopped me from achieving that goal in my life that I wanted to do, which is become a nurse. And I've been running from this thing for years. I went to school for psychology, didn't, I liked what I did for psychology, but it just was not my passion. My passion is helping people, and I love that about me. I am very soft-hearted. That's the only thing about me. And I don't understand why God has me in this position. And I don't understand why God has me be there for people in certain situations that make me uncomfortable as a person. But I had to realize one thing, it ain't about me. It's about the person that I'm helping. And sometimes, God had to take me out my comfort zone in order for me to realize, okay, I need to do this for this person, to be there for them or encourage them or just give them a hug when they need a hug or just be a shoulder to cry on when they need to be a shoulder to cry on. But I wanted to take it to the next level, but I was afraid. And I did not know what to do. I talked to my dad. I had talked to my husband. I had talked to people on the job. And I knew the answer, but I didn't know I knew the answer, but I didn't want to accept the answer. Let's just put it like that. And I prayed, and I'm like, Lord, this is on me heavy. What am I supposed to do with this? How am I going to handle this? Where do I go from here? And I went to the doctor one day, and I met this nice lady. Me and her was just talking. She was talking about how she didn't want to put her, she was talking about her sister and how she didn't want to put her sister in a nursing home. She wanted people to help her at her home. She wanted her sister to be comfortable. She was of elderly age, but she wasn't in a situation to be put into a home. And I told her, I said, well, have you tried home health? And I was telling her what home health was. I let her know that I was seeing that. I was telling her, I worked home health and how we did it back then. And so she asked me, she said, have you ever thought about private duty? And I kind of looked and, had this thinking look on my face. She said, better yet, have you ever thought about going to the next level? And I looked at her. I said, the next level? She said, why not become a nurse? Now, I've never met this lady before in my life. And I kind of looked at her and I found myself being honest with her. And I told her, I said, fear. I said, I'm afraid. She said, for what? I said, of failing. She said, sometimes being afraid to do something is a good thing. And I had to look at her kind of strange, like, it's a good thing? Since when being afraid of doing something, a good thing? And she told me, she said, sometimes being afraid of failing will give you the strength not to fail. And I never thought about it that way. And I had to say, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but I hear you. And I went home. Something said, anyone know but the Lord said, put your application in for your school. I put my application in for school. So when I put my application in, I got accepted to the school. So now I'm going through the process of getting to the nursing program. So I'm trusting in God, and I'm just taking a leap of faith, and trusting in God that He's going to do what He said in His time. And I'm going to eventually have RN behind my name, and I'm going to do the things that I want to do in life and what God has for me to do in my life. And I think that's one thing that I have failed to realize. Sometimes you have to just step back and say, Lord, this is what I want to do. And I'm going to walk by faith and know that you're going to be every step that I take, you're going to be there with me. And it's so funny. I have my brother has a friend, and you know, he was just saying how, he took a leap of faith and wanted something that he wanted to do with his life. And God has been with him every step of the way. And that's what I want for my life. And sometimes, us as Christians, we forget, we can have whatever we want in life. We just trust God and, have faith that He's going to give us everything that we want. Now, it may not be in the timing that I want. I'm kind of getting up in, I'm not that young, but I'm not that old either. But it's never too late. And I learned I have to just say, okay, Lord, every step that I take, I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but you take that step with me. I'm scared, Lord, but I'm going to take the step of faith. And I want you to be right there with me. And you keep stepping, and you keep knowing that God is right there with you. And every goal that you want in life, and everything that you've ever wanted to do in your life, you can achieve it with the help of the good Lord. But don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to walk by faith with the things that you want to do. The Bible says, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed is very, very tiny. If you just have that little bit of faith, God can do above and beyond anything that we can ask of Him. And I think I'm learning that slowly but surely in my life. I'm learning. I'm gonna walk by faith every step of the way. It's been things in my life that I wasn't sure of, but I had to learn to walk by faith every step of the way. Even with my YouTube channel, I'm walking by faith because I don't know what God has for me with this channel. And, it could be just for me to get a better understanding about videotape. Because I love videotaping and I love pulling out this camera and I love talking to you guys. And I love when I sit at my desk and I put the video together and I love the outcome. But once again, fear has me afraid of sharing it with the people that I know. Excuse me. Which is weird because I'll share it with strangers, but I'm scared to share it with the people that I know. That's neither here nor there. One of these days I'm going to get that fear out of me. And one of these days, you're going to get that fear out of you. But I just want to encourage somebody just to walk by faith. Just know that God is going to be with you, whatever you want to do, every step of the way. You may not understand why you got to go the direction that you have to go, because you may not go straight to what it is that you want in life and what God has for you. Sometimes you have to go through some things, and sometimes you have to find yourself at the lowest of low. And you just seem like when you look up, you still see the bottom. But no, God is with you every step of the way, and He has a plan for your life. But you just got to walk by faith and know that God is going to bring you through it. And God is going to bring you to whatever it is that you want to do in life. I have faith in knowing that God is going to be with me as I start this endeavor of going to school. And He's going to be with me when I start my classes and no sleep of writing papers and having to do work and family and school and clinicals. But at the end of it all, my ultimate goal is to be an RN. And God is He's gonna bless me to get there. Just like He's gonna bless you to get whatever it is that you want. Or it just could be that you're in a particular situation and you just need help getting out of it. Or you just need help to go through it. Just have faith God is right there with you. And He will never leave you, and He will always be there for you. So, if you like my video, please thumbs up my video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Share this video with somebody that you know that may be going through something and just need an encouraging word, knowing God is right there with them, and they just need to walk by faith. And let's just help one another go through this journey called life. And as always, God bless. Bye.